A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Coach Eric Morris told me pregame he knows he has the best wide receiver right now in the country. They are so excited about the talent and experience that they can get to downfield. But they've got a young passer. How will they put into play, into the scheme, ways to get him the ball? Depending on what the defense does, this will be a big storyline we'll follow throughout the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Iowa State's offense has the ball first today. And here comes Jalen Rayner. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll go right back to him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He leaves it with his back.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Iowa State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle steal that fourth down, that was a big one.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. So Oklahoma State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 40. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The give on the counter. Got a little grass. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They feed him again. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Hawkins. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Hawkins. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. PAT unit on the field. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Plenty of points on the board early, and they've got it back, trailing by 3, 17-14. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. To throw, it's Rayner. Quick completion on the out route. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pocket breaking down. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
How about this signal caller today, man? Showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend, and this defense is feeling it early in the football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Green. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. If you like offense, this second quarter is probably going to be a game for you. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. The short hands, it's Green. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Coleman open on the right, ripping through the defense. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Boyd. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quick completion on the out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Iowa State!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it. Turning it on. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Cowboys will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Barnes. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the kick. And getting the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the grab. Makes his man miss. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. It'll be third and long. They want to throw it. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Rushes on him. Gets away to his left. And they got him for the sack. Had good protection for a minute. Tried to create a little more time, and the defense was there to stop him.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here,
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Using his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He wants to go deep, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Ready, blue 30, blue win.
And back to the air on second down. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Fires to the big fella. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Iowa State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
All the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Page. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's the Tigers trying to close out what would be one of the toughest wins of the season. And that's a big statement considering this team is already 6-1. Let's see if they have what it takes. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Ames. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Cyclones will line up to kick off and start the second half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On the move, it's Hawkins. Strong, firm tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They're facing a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Iowa State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Finds his man, it's Jackson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. Like, this is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to set up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your plate.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard. High level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical 3rd down.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, and the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Oh, they're after him. He gets away. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they did not secure the football. It bounces out of bounds. It is a touchback and a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the... It does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Here's a heat. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man on the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far, because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Upstairs, he's got it.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Cyclones right after the huge play through the air back to the line. They're going back to the ground. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Fires to the right. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's got room. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the fourth.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Got room at the 35. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air, it's Rayner. Escapes the pressure to his right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Under fire. And they got him.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2 and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Iowa State. Special teams proving to be special. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stand. They've been so... You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Tackled there by the defense. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going with the counter play here. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not.
There he goes. Lowers those pads. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jordan. Got his man. Still running at the 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, they're going to run to the football hard, they're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here.